Hey, happy Thursday, everyone. My name is Adam Ruf, and I am a product designer at AngelList on the venture team. And right now, I'm running this contest. So I'm streaming weekly, design stuff, sharing, show and tell, answering questions. Hey, Ralph. Hey, Melanie. Welcome, welcome. Hope you are doing well. Hope everyone is doing well. Just tuning in. You'll see I've got my video app. It's kind of a cool experience, right? I'm like in the monitor. So we'll see how this goes. This is gonna be my first time with this setup. And we've got an hour. I'm gonna set my timer to keep on track. Been time boxing a lot of stuff, and this week's really kind of a crunch week at work. And also doing a bit of, my wife's got some help that she needs as well. All right, so let's dive in. If you didn't catch us last week, I'll do a quick spiel, right? So there's this UX design contest. I'll put the link, put links in chat. You can check out what the contest is all about. The current contest, number 13, is all about improving a food delivery app experience. It's kind of fun. And I will share that link as well. And last week was pretty fun. I set up a Notion case study doc. I talked about working backwards, right? And setting things up. So we'll come back to this in just a second. I'll just kind of give the overview. So I started setting up this document. I started going through an app. I picked DoorDash as my app. I started generating kind of this raw list of every issue that I was encountering and anything that was frustrating or confusing about the experience. I kind of made a little note about that. Melanie's in a crunch week tomorrow. A crunch week also. A big product release tomorrow. All right, fingers crossed, Melanie. I'm sure it's gonna be awesome, and hope you are celebrating the release tomorrow. That'll be great. So I've got like the DoorDash experience thing up here, and tonight, within the next 58 minutes, my goal is to go through the prioritization process. So I've got a bunch of raw issues. How did I put them down? I'm also gonna play with. I'll play with the opacity. Let me know if I'm in the way. I can't move too much, so this will be interesting to see how this goes. Gonna dive in, mock up some solution ideas that I can test, and then head over to UsabilityHub for creating a test. So that's what I want to have done at the end of this hour, is have a test that I can share out and collect data on, so I can wrap things up next week. All right, so I think I'll probably just zoom in here. This may help make it easier. So I had a huge list of DoorDash ideas. Can I share this list? Yeah, let's see. I think I might even be sharing this thing already. I am. Public access can comment. Hang on one sec, Ralph. There you go. I got you. So I had a raw list. I kind of looked at the raw list. I tried to put it in almost like buckets. And here's what I came up with. And this is probably what I'm going to tackle because I think it's interesting and I can do some design stuff. So I get this annoying open thing. It's too bad these are all pages. Anyways, the first thing in my list, right? Food item customization sucks. So customizing a food item is painful. Either things don't have ingredients listed, they don't give customization options. Yeah, so that's an area. In terms of what type of problem, I see it as problems with customizability or flexibility, right? If DoorDash is a delivery from restaurant experience, then I think the way that they succeed is by providing at least the same level of quality service that you get in a restaurant, right? If I went to the restaurant, I say, hey, I want to customize my order. I don't want this, but I want double of this. And can you also do this? That's a reasonable expectation. So I think figuring out some ideas on how DoorDash can help with that will be good for customers and the business. Efficient interaction. There's a lot of like diving really deep into levels and then coming back out. So we'll look at flattening things, I think. The naturalness, like how close is it to that restaurant experience where you're talking with someone, right? And just customizing or asking about things. And then preventing errors, right? Don't let people pick things that can't happen, right? Missing photos was another area. Again, like naturalness, like if you're ordering food, the ability to see the food is useful. Consistency, right? Some things have photos, some don't. And the whole idea of effective information presentation. Ingredients aren't listed in context. So this is one that I might tie in. For me, this really goes with like preventing errors, right? If I can't see the ingredients, I might order something that has something I'm allergic to or that I just don't want or I'm not in the mood for. The homepage is really not optimized for a fast ordering experience. I guess is kind of the way I summarize that. There's a whole bunch of stuff that could be done with the homepage. Because it's not that useful, I don't really feel like it's gonna be that valuable. You can see like the ratings that I gave. So this is estimated impact. Food customization, I put high impact. Missing photos, I put medium. You can still order without the photos, right? If you have ingredients, it's like, yeah, okay, I get what it is. Ingredients not being listed in context, I think fixing this would have high potential impact. Homepage optimization, I don't know, maybe medium or low. And then this last one is about searching for this experience of searching for a restaurant that's not in DoorDash's network of restaurants. It's pretty mediocre, but again, they don't have the restaurant, so I think the impact will be pretty low. From the cost estimating portion, I think the food item customization is maybe medium or high. I haven't really started ideating on solutions, so I'll know better once I do that. Missing photos, I think it would be very high cost to have photos for every single food item, because I'm assuming that the reason they don't have photos is they don't exist. So someone actually has to take the photos. Ingredients not listed in context. To me, this is like really simple. This is just like moving some text or displaying some text that they already have. Homepage, I think homepage is just, in general, it's a nightmare. Like you've got a lot of different stakeholders usually, a lot of opinions, a lot of potential use cases, and so it's messy. So for that reason, I marked it as high. For the searching for a restaurant, for the case where the restaurant isn't in DoorDash's system, I think the cost is probably not super low. It's probably not super high as well, so I put that as medium. And then I've got this handy little Notion database link that's filtered, so it helps me identify and actually I probably swapped these. There we go. So it helps me identify anything that I've marked high impact from this list. So if I had 30, 40, 50 items in my list, you can see how having a simple filtered view can really help you focus on what's important and ignore what's not. So at the end of the day, these are the two things I'm looking at. Improving the food item customization experience and making sure that ingredients are shown in context. Cool? All right. I think I'm gonna launch Sketch next. I think I created a file for it. I did. All right, cool. So I've got this file here. I'm going to grab some screenshots. This is going to be, this is the part that doesn't work so well with this video overlay. So let me pause it. I can just do this though. Nice, so I can pause. And let me know if there's any time where something's difficult to see because of the overlay. Let me know, and I can hide myself. So I want to get this whole thing. I really just want this. Can't see the bottom of my screen. Nice. Okay, so I've got that. And then I want to show one of these deep menus, which is... Okay, let's get this one. Okay. And let's see. I don't think I can go any deeper, but let's try getting one more of these things. This one's simple. Although, actually, I should get the whole thing because it is weird that it centers itself, right? So when you go back, I suppose, oh, that's interesting. So let me try this out actually. Yeah, it's at the top there. It's definitely, it just is a coincidence that when I go back, it happens to be in the same place. It would be much easier, I think, if this thing were up at the top. So that's something I can look at. And then I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this too, because who knows, maybe there's something there with it. All right, I think that's enough. All right, let's move over to Sketch. I'm gonna turn my, hey, I'm back. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do is quickly dump my screenshots into Sketch. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. Nice. All right, and these are kind of, I think these are somewhat in order. This one actually don't need, this is the full thing here. And this is one menu in. This is another. And then this is just sold out. Okay, cool. So I think the first thing, man, that I want to do is just recreate this modal as quickly as I can. What font are they using? I hope it's a free Google font. That always makes things easier. Wow, that's a big spin wheel. Okay, what have we got here? DDTT norms. It doesn't ring a bell, but let's see. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, you. Nope. All right, so who cares? Doesn't matter. We won't let us. Doesn't have to match exactly. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get a modal going. we go. Let's get white background. Cool. Let's give it 8 pixels around the corner. It looks like it's even more than that. Let's do 16. Great. And then I'm going to start with text. Number 1, original charburger. That's pretty good. Okay, cool. We have that. And then all this, is this the same font? Doesn't matter. Let's keep rock and rolling. All right, so we got this. This is our heading. Where is it? I see what's going on. Get some text instances real quick here. Got questions. Would you like cheese on your charburger? That's weird. The answer is weird, right? Includes fries and a regular drink. How about includes fries and a drink? Okay. Okay, ingredients. I do need to get the ingredient list. So where can I find out what the ingredients are? Here it is. Let's grab this description. And let's actually grab the photo too. Okay, I gotta pause this again. Copy image. Turn it back. Wow, it's big. All right, we'll keep that over there for a minute. All right, let's use 8-pixel grid. Again, I'm just setting this thing up. So I've got some text lines. Cool. I think I've got all the text I need. Although it looks like I'll need something maybe with a little bit more weight for the options. So let's get these radios going. I'm going to create a small circle. What color am I using? Whatever these colors are, I'm just going to use this color. Let's add this to our palette. Boom. Cool. And then I guess there's a couple ways we can do this. We can use border, right? Outside border. And then we can add another border. And then we can do things like this. Right, so it's a little bit bigger, but a bigger click target should be better. Let's see, what do we have for line height on this? I'm just checking this thing. 22 line height. Just see how these look next to each other. I see. This is gonna be weird with spacing though. So I'm actually gonna abandon this path of creating the radio button. It's good enough though, is it? How do I? Yeah, because then I can just do this. This is good enough for a hack. Just trying to think if there's a. That looks decent. Okay, let's group this. Let's group this. Let's create a symbol here. Oh no, something's not right. Let's get that out of there. Okay, now I've got one group. It's not selecting. Okay, break these apart. All right, there's a group. I'm trying to create symbols really quickly. Let's see, what else do I have? Checkboxes. Interesting. Do all checkboxes have these big things around it? I don't know. I don't know. Let's create a symbol. So this is going to be radio checked and radio unchecked or unselected will work. Create a symbol. I should have picked layout for the other one. Let's do that here. Cool. Separate everything with lines. I guess because it keeps so much distance over here. So actually maybe I should create these things as symbols. All right. Faster, faster. Gonna use font awesome to get into these carrots. It's gonna be right angle bracket. No, what's it called? Oh, angle right. There we go. And let's make it bigger. Nice. Is there a regular version? Let's see. No. Great. Okay, now we've got something going. And let's just figure out spacing here. I'm probably going to give it a little bit more spacing than they actually have. Okay, let's line all this stuff up. This is going to be tricky because the way I did these radio buttons is actually a pain in the butt. It's not as helpful. Okay, that works. Well, not quite. There we go. That works. Okay, and then great. And then let's create this little border. Let's fill it with something. Still on the color picker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24, and add 6 to the width. It's fun doing math. Okay, and then just kind of eyeballing it. Make it a little thinner. I'm gonna make this lighter. Actually, let's go back. There we go. All right, now I've got something I can symbolize. I'll duplicate it and I will replace this like that. Get that going, and now I have this group. Great. All right, now I'm going to symbolize these things. So this is going to be radio. What's this going to be? This is just going to be row. So row. Radio row selected, and radio row unselected. Could just be default too. All right, cool. So now I've got some things. Let's start out by like thinking about this. Okay, so I've got the ingredients. Great. Let's get the photo in here. I think I'll put the photo in here. Like so. Actually, I'll crop it. I'm gonna crop it because I don't really need that much. Cool, let's do this. Great. All right, we'll come back and like space everything else nicely. Actually, you know what? I think order-wise, this actually kind of looks like a figure caption, right? Like a figure and a figure caption. So I'm actually going to use it like that. And then up here, I'll talk about this. Great. Okay, so we can do most things right now with just what we've got. We have this required label. Let's do one of those too. Okay, this is going to be regular. And let's make it small. And we'll align that over here. Boom. Cool. Okay, now I think we have most of the pieces. Let's get the stuff down below in a minute. I want to start making some additional changes. I'm going to group these together so we have the photo and the caption. Again, I'll go polish up spacing in a minute. I'm not going to sweat it. So, would you like cheese on your charburger? What kind of cheese is it? Right? So, let's say, would you like, it's probably going to be, I don't know, can we see cheese? I can't see any cheese. Anyone in chat have an idea what kind of cheese it is? I think it's probably American cheese, right? What happens if you click on that again? You can edit it. Oh, maybe it says here. No, it. Oh, it's so weird. All right, we're actually gonna change this. Like, what would you like on your charburger? burger. And then we're gonna have this list. This list. Shoot, so there's a bunch of checkboxes. All right, checkbox pattern. Okay. I'm gonna copy these guys. I'm going to detach them from their symbols. Detach from symbol. Detach from symbol. Okay, cool. And now I've got over here is going to be a price. What do they do? Plus whatever. Great. Okay. Plus $1. That looks reasonable. Okay. And then I'm gonna detach this symbol. I think, where is it? There it is. Detach from symbol, detach from symbol. Because then I'm just gonna turn these into checkboxes. So I'm gonna create a rectangle like that around the corner so don't poke anyone's eye out. And then the weight of the border, yeah, it looks a little bit thicker like that. Cool. That's interesting. Huh. All right, doesn't really map to the 8 pixel grid being 24 pixels, but whatever, it works. We can get rid of the oval. And this one was one that was selected, so now I want to grab a check from Font Awesome. Solid. Check. There we go. That works. It's good enough. Great. And then I can get rid of this group. I can rename this as checkbox checked, and I can make that a symbol. Checkbox checked, yay. And then I can go up to this group and this thing, rename this. This will be checkbox row. Checkbox row selected. Whoops. Weird character at the end. Now I have this. I can make this a symbol. Boom. Then I can duplicate this. All right, I'm really trying to do this as fast as I can. I can detach it from the symbol. I can detach this from the symbol. I can remove this. Whoops, I almost thought this was the app. I'm just curious, what is it? What do they do? Oh, they do like a reverse thing. Okay. Maybe I'll do that. I can go edit the symbol in just a second. All right, so I don't need checkbox checked. So this will be a checkbox default. I think default's a little bit easier because then it's shorter and it has more contrast. Melanie says, or chatter, yes, yes. Cheddar's better, yeah. And then I go back up here. And I rename this one, checkbox row. Default. Okay, and then I can make this a symbol. Oh, interesting. It's why is it, I guess I didn't get the right layer. That's okay. Okay, now I'm gonna go into this symbol. I think I am. Nope. Just gonna go over to my symbols. All right, checkbox. So for this, it looks like I want to do a white checkbox and a dark fill. Cool, that's easy. And then I want to give these the layouts. So I didn't make this a symbol. Let's make this a symbol. Layout, boom. Oh, it's missing the price. Okay. Can go all the way to the end. Copy there, paste there. Nice. Let's see, those are going to be right aligned. Great. All right, I think I'm ready. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to flatten this out a little bit, right? It's weird. Would you like cheeseburger and charburger? You can click with cheese, and then you go over to this menu that asks all this stuff that you can put on it. I guess you can actually customize it more. It's not instantly obvious that you can, right? So I think we're gonna change this to, well, yeah, let's do it. So I'm gonna grab this, come up here, and I'm gonna say customize. And then, great. This one will be optional. Let's put it here too. Great. So now when I come back, if I don't want to say customize, I can just put a space in there. Easy enough. Okay. This is weird. Now because it's asking a question, what would you like? And actually it's not gonna have customized because we're flattening it out. So actually I can get rid of these things. Let's pull these out for now. This, however, let's see, is this spacing all set up? This seems good. So this, I'm gonna group this and make this a symbol. This is gonna be section heading. Great. Okay, what do you want? Let's go with Melanie's cheddar cheese and avocado. We don't need to say add, like this is the other thing, like add avocado, add. Like obviously you're paying for it, you're not gonna pay to remove it. So it's silly to have add repeated 500 times. So let's just grab a few of those things from over there. Avocado, bacon, portobello mushroom? Is it portobello or portobello? I'm actually gonna have to check. Avocado, ooh, that's a problem. All right, looks like I actually don't want this to do anything. or I want this to, nope. Let's actually remove the override, see what happens. This thing though has let's do none here, none here. Yeah, because I don't want these things to grow. These things should be fixed. Yeah, okay. There we go. Let's try this again just for test. Blah, 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 blah. It's going to get big. It's not going to change. Great. That's actually what we want. We don't want to flow. Portobello mushroom. Portobello. Yeah, I thought it's portobello. All right. Okay, so let's get apples to apples. Let's get all of these things on here. See how quickly we can do this, because then I think I can make a test. And I'm already 6:41. Oh my goodness. Actually, I might need to set up the test even before I'm done. So maybe this will give the signal of what it does. Let me get this going in an artboard. Great, now I've got my artboard little modal. I need something to close this. So I'm going to add something again from Font Awesome. There we go. No, where did it go? It's outside the artboard. Let's make it nice and big. Give it easy, clean hit target. So I can see like why maybe they placed it in the corner up above. Because they're diving in and going back. But I believe our idea is to flatten things and have it in one experience, so we won't actually need to be going back and forth. So I'm going to place it, I think it's still okay to place it up above the text, because maybe you want to accommodate longer names. I think, nah, the more I think about that, the worse I think that is. I think we can just wrap text if it gets long. And let's have that kind of in the middle here. That doesn't seem lined. Wow, it is. Okay. All right. Go, includes fries and drink. Space this out a little bit. Cool. All right. This will do for now. So what we're going to do, this will be designed to test. I want to go through the UsabilityHub test just so you can see how I set it up, even though it's not 100% ready to go. This is design. What is this thing? This is just an item modal design A. And then this thing, right, needs a little bit of cleanup. Oops. this thing will be current design of item modal current design. There we go. All right, so I've got 2 images. Let's say I've got these 2 images. I'm going to export them at 2x. I'm going to add background colors on them. Actually, where did my modal? Isn't this thing? Oh, that's weird. Why isn't this showing up? 50%, 100%. There we go. All right. We're going to export these. Whoops, not at 1x, just at 2x. We'll put in this folder, and I've got my little image optim going. It's crushing the image. While it's doing that, I'm going to head over to UsabilityHub. And I'm going to go create a new test. Ooh, I should provide the link for this. That would be nice, huh? Am I doing mobile? I don't think so. It's just, I mean, the modal just happens to be, I don't know if this modal will fit on a mobile device, but the dimensions, like tall and narrower, will definitely fit. So you could do it. You could do it on mobile. Maybe I should do it. Okay, test name. This is item DoorDash item modal test. There we go. This project UXDC 13. Okay, allow participation. So I could pick mobile only. I think I can change these things. We'll see. And then I want to get, what do I want people to do? I'm gonna do a preference test between my option and the other option. So let's do that. Which design would you rather use to order a hamburger? A customized hamburger. Okay. Device frame. Yeah, let's just give it an iPhone portrait. We're going to add some images. I'm going to go there. I'm going to see if these images have been squashed. They have been squashed once. See if we can squash them again. The actual setting up of the test is pretty simple. So if we get it set up, then I'll go back and try to flesh out a little bit more of the design. Alright, it's not going to be able to squish any smaller, so let's grab these 2 then. It's going to be high DPI, save, edit, high DPI. I don't know why they don't have that control out here. It's one little thing about UsabilityHub that annoys me, but pretty much everything is awesome. So, and then I'll ask a question. Why did you choose that design? Do I want to require it? I'm not going to require it. Typing sucks on mobile, so I'm just going to leave it as optional and see if people will do it. And then I can go ahead and set up a link for my audience. I'm going to, not going to do any of this stuff. Enable link. So the link is ready. I'll put it in chat. if you have a phone handy. If you don't have a phone handy, I think you're going to get blocked if you try to do this on your computer. Let's just try it. Let's see if the blocking works. So I'll get a new incognito window going, and I'll go to this UsabilityHub, and sure enough says only available on mobile. So why don't I just change that? If I edit and allow all devices and save and continue. Now if I go to incognito window, now I can see the test. Click to view images. So I'm like, all right, which design would I rather use to order a customized hamburger? This one or this one when it's filled out, right? And then I can choose this one. Yay. Why did I choose it? I saw, whoa, I guess I'm shouting here. I saw all the options to customize right away. Boom. There's my response. So that'll be the test. If it's helpful, applying the working backwards method, you could even go to UsabilityHub, set up your test first. Don't add any images. Just say, what are you going to ask? Are you going to have any sort of follow-up question? And then help use that to focus your design efforts, right? So for me, I know that I only need to do two things. I only need to make this screen, this modal here, right? And I think what I'm gonna do to make it easier, I'll just paste this here and then it will let me know what's going on. I forget what was I don't know how much the cheddar cheese was, 88 cents, I think. I think it says right here, with cheese, 88 cents, there we go. And then avocado. We want apples to apples, so I'm gonna use this correct prices. And I'm gonna set these up in a stack. So now when I duplicate this, it's gonna have the correct spacing. And I can just change this to bacon. Whoops, actually not that one. I want to change this one. Bacon. And I can just basically keep duplicating. So it comes with removable. So all the stuff that's removable, instead of having it be removable, I'll just put it on as already added. It'll be defaulted. So all of the stuff, how many do I have in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 items plus cheese. So 13. All right, so I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Great. Whoop. Now I can have this maybe over here. Blah. I have to say it's a little odd getting used to working with this video display and doing work. But hopefully it's cool to watch. Does it look futuristic? I can like point to this and over there. All right, avocado. I'll just get everything listed and then I can move things around. Portobello mushroom. And I can even do this. Oh man, what the heck? Why did it do that? Huh. Why is this big? Let's fix this size. And kind of nerding out about these little things. These things probably don't matter that much. This is going to be fixed size. It's going to be pinned. This thing is going to be fixed size. It's going to be pinned. Okay, now let's go back. Still weird. Do you see how big a bounding box is getting? Wonder why it's doing that. Anywho, what I wanted to do... Ah, I see. I want to do this. What? That's not what I wanted to do. Checkbox. There we go. So these are for things that are already added. Grilled onions. Grilled onions has no cost. And lettuce. And mayo. Mayo. And what else do I have here? Pickles. And tomato. And then I can like drag all these around. So I can take these. These are all the things that come with it. And that was odd. Oh, I probably used shift and I took all of these things. Cool, so by default, this one won't be checked anyways. All right, only 3 minutes left. Hopefully get the sense of where this thing is going. Yeah, should be making sense. I'm basically flattening things out so you can see what's added and you can remove, or you can add on these extra things for a cost. And so let's see, there's ketchup. Ketchup, which is free apparently. Okay, ketchup is free, mustard is free, and teriyaki is 50 cents. I think they mean teriyaki sauce, so I'll just go in there and help that out. Plus 50 cents. And then you've got some substitutions. Actually, these seem like different questions. Like bun options, raw onion, and well done. Some of these things don't make sense. I'm gonna have to think a little bit about these. I'm gonna remove some of these extra ones that I've got because, oh, and there's my timer. We gotta wrap up. Got my hard stop. This is a good time box. Hopefully this helps you understand like how scoped this context can be. It doesn't need to be real crazy. I mean, I'm literally kind of redesigning or iterating on a single modal that I believe will help. set a pattern that will help be more efficient, help people prevent errors, and really enhance the experience. So I've got that scoped. I've already got my UsabilityHub test set up, right? I've got it. It's live. I probably should stop it right now. So let's see, edit. How do I turn it off? I'll proceed with caution. Recruit participants. What's this? Edit. Proceed with caution. How do you just pause the test? I don't even see it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I can just update and throw out any responses I get before then, right? All right, so thank you for joining me. Thanks, Melanie and Ralph and everyone for tuning in. Thank you for folks too who maybe are catching these afterwards and subscribing to the channel. Appreciate it. And I hope you are staying well, healthy. You have a great weekend, and I hope to see you next week. Next week, maybe at Friday. I may switch today depending on the schedule. Again, to wrap up this example entry contest, we'll get the data results from the survey, and we'll finish up the case study. All right, so until then, happy designing. Bye, everyone.